Okay, so to solve this problem using the geometric approach, this is in section 5.3, right? So section 5.3 of the book. You need to first draw the region, the feasible, you call it the feasible region, right? That comes from the inequalities here. All right, so get my line tool out here. To do that, you need to draw the system, right? X plus y equals 5, and then x plus 2y equals 6. So let's draw these lines. Right, and also you need, you need to note that the x is greater than or equal to 0, y greater than or equal to 0. The non-negativity constraints tell you to focus your attention on the first quadrant. Anyway, so how do we graph these lines? Well, you can find the intercepts. So if you look at x plus y equals 5, you set x equals 0, that tells you y equals 5. Right? Y equals 0 tells you that x equals 5. So what you get is a line that looks like this. Intercepts here and here, 5 and 5. Right? It's the x-axis here. It's the y-axis here. Right? Alright, what about this line? Alright, x plus 2y equals 6. If x equals 0, you get what? 2y equals 6, or y equals 3. Right? So that puts the y-intercept here around 3. Right? And y equals 0, so implies that x equals 6. So that tells us that the x-intercept is over here to the right of 5. So let's draw that line. Now, the fact that the inequality constraints here are both, less than or equal to, right? Less than or equal to. That tells us that we're going to shade below them, right? And everything is going to be above the x-axis and to the right of the y-axis. So this is the region that we get. It has 4 corner points. Here, 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 and here. 3 are pretty obvious. 3 of them are pretty obvious. So the origin, 5, 0, 0, 3, and then this one. What is this one? Well, to find that, you need to solve the system. What system? This system, right here. So let's go ahead and solve that system down here and make some space for it. So I can do that by elimination, subtract one equation from the other. So I'm going to subtract in this order. And so I'm going to subtract like that, right? So x minus x gives me 0, so that eliminates the x. And then 2y minus y is y, and then 6 minus 5 is 1. So that immediately gives me y equals 1. So that's great. But if y is equal to 1 and x plus y is 5, then that tells me that x plus 1 is 5. right? Which tells me that x is 4. And so these two combine to give me the coordinate 4, 1. So that's this point out here. This point is 4, 1. Okay, so we add that to the list of corner points, 4, 1, right? Then you plug them into P. P was equal to what? 3x plus 4y. Right? So you plug in the origin, of course you get 0. You plug in 5, 0 to P, you get 15. Because 3 times 5 is 15. The 0 cancels the other term. You plug in 0, 3, you get 12. You plug in 4, 1, you get what? 3 times 4 plus 4 times 1, which is 12 plus 4 is 16. Right? So this is our answer because 16 is the largest. Right? 16 is the largest of all these numbers here. We have 0, 15, 12, and 16. Right? 16 is the largest. So that tells me that the maximum value of P is 16. And that's at x equals 4, y equals 1. All right, so that's my answer.